It's been okay. Had some good rounds, had some good heats, and positive things here and there, but just haven't really put it all together yet. Made some dumb mistakes in main, stuff like that. But all in all, it's been good. We're healthy. We're ready to go. Happy to be back here in San Diego, and looking forward to it.
How is it to be a kid that grew up, 40 minutes from here and always heard going to Qualcomm and now you race these? Is it pretty cool? I mean, is it just like, yeah, it's my job?
No, I mean it's definitely cool. I'm fortunate to get to do it. A lot of people, don't get to experience it. So just to be out there is a good accomplishment, and being here in the hometown and having tons of family and friends come out and watch, and people that support it, and all the messages and Facebook and Instagram and everything. It's definitely cool.
You're definitely a San Diego guy with the core and the 100% Moto World. So, is that just friendships that you've built over the years?
Yeah, a lot of it is. I stepped away from racing for a long time, and still was able to maintain good relationships with old sponsors, and become friends with guys that still work in the industry now. So when I started riding again, I was able to reach out to them, and they were all about still helping me out. So Danny at the core, known him forever, done stuff for me back when he was a part of One Industries, and Ian Runyon, did stuff with him back on amateurs, and now he's at 100%. So and then the Motor World guys too, just being in the local dealership, always in there getting stuff, and actually worked there, for the last 3 years too. So and it's a good group of guys down there, and they ran a team back in the day, so they're not new to it, and it's cool to have them, help me out.
So then when you stepped away, what did you do? What year was it? Was that like 12?
No, it was before that. It was like right when I got on big bikes, coming off of 80s to big bikes, and it was just burned out. I went back to regular high school, did 4 years of regular high school, played sports, just did different things. And after I graduated, worked a couple different jobs and would ride here and there and stuff like that. And it was probably like 2012 when I decided I was going to start riding a little bit again, and then raced some rounds in 13 West Coast rounds. And unfortunately we missed 14 with an injury before the season, but last year was a good full season for us, and we're trying to improve this year.
You're what, 24? 25?
Yeah, 24.
So then, is it hard to balance all that? Like, okay, I'm only going to race for a certain part of each year, and if it's going to go back to the grind where some of your competition is racing year round, even if it's not a guy that's as well supported as like the factory level ride, they're still racing more than you. When you still hit local races, you do our races and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Is it difficult when you have to jump back into the racing mindset, or is it pretty easy?
I mean, I think you race long enough, you're used to racing, but it's definitely tough. I mean, the intensity and the level that these guys are at, that you're trying to go and compete against is tough, and to do it just for one series, or and to sit out sometime during the year, or when outdoors goes all over the place, you're not chasing that series, and so it's definitely tough. But that's, you're working to get to the next level, so put in the work, and hopefully good things come.
If you're a privateer guy, especially for the West Coast, it doesn't get any better than the schedule did this year. You had so many races within a few hour drive, and then when it finally does come back, it's only back to the San Francisco area, so it's not like you have to go to Texas to go back.
Yeah, it's being close definitely helps out on the pocket and everything. And the San Diego rounds, I can sleep in my own bed, which is nice. Texas is going to be a little bit of a haul, but it's we go on the break afterwards, so we're not having to try and drive back and get ready to go somewhere the following weekend. So that makes it nice, and then we'll have a little bit of time off to regroup and get ready to go to San Francisco.
So then, what's your typical job? Like, what's a day at Motor World like for you?
Sell bikes, sell side by sides. I'm a salesman there, so work the sales floor and try and make some commission.
So then, when you're doing that, do people come in and like, oh yeah, we see you at Supercross, or are they just oblivious, like you're just another salesman?
No, a lot of people know who I am from just being a local dealership and me growing up racing around here. You know what I mean? So get a lot of people that follow the sport, and old friends and people I haven't seen in a while, and they did an autograph signing before the last San Diego this year, and I got to be a part of that, and tons of family and friends came down, so it was cool.
So what's your sales pitch? Like, do you?
I'm just straightforward. I'm not the best salesman. I just tell them how it is, and this is what it costs, and you're gonna have some fun in it.
I take it you sell a lot of blue stuff.
I do. Blue stuff's a popular bike, and it's easy for me to sell.